And good morning. This is the Stone Mountain Consultants, Mish and Jaison. This is the Tech Lunch Roundtable here, 9 o'clock on Thursday morning, the 22nd of August, 2013.
Ooh.
Our website here is smc.io, which is short for Stone Mountain Consultants. Our links on there will be to all of our social media pages, Google Plus and YouTube, and see what else, Twitter and Facebook. Also, show notes. If you click on shows, you will see links to each of our shows. For example, if you click on today's show, you will soon see links to all the articles that we reference or any sites that we recommend as far as privacy or anything like that. So I usually update that page as we're live on air.
Ooh.
Exactly, as long as the internet stays with us. Was it last week we had some issues with internet connectivity?
And we might have it the same thing this week.
Maybe. Let's see what else. Our phone number is, I got it up on the screen, 818-739-8894. That's 818-739-8894. So I think today we're going to continue talking about, there's been some new information and revelations as far as the NSA, so we'll continue covering that. Again, we do cover topics that the mainstream media will not, I guess.
Pretty much.
They ignore.
Or told not to.
Or told not to, exactly.
You don't talk about Fight Club.
Yeah. We don't care. We cover anything we want.
Yep.
So that's why we're here. And if you like no bull technology news and reviews, come here, listen to us. Maybe that should be our logo. No bull tech.
No bull tech.
Kind of like that, actually. No bull tech. No bull on your tech. No bull about your tech. No bull on tech. Yeah.
No bull on tech.
So we're going to cover that, and then we're also going to, of course, cover some news items. And then, of course, if you feel free to either call in any comments or questions, or if you don't agree with something we say, or if you want to correct something that we might have erroneous. If you follow us on any of the social media sites, you can, of course, just shoot us a message here. I have those windows open on my view screen, as Captain Picard would say.
Right.
I wonder if they had Twitter. Imagine if they had Twitter back then. The Enterprise could tweet to another Federation ship, "Oh my God, we're all going to die."
Again.
And that would be the last tweet. They could tweet each other from each floor deck. Yeah. And Forrest could say, "We have a hull breach."
Hashtag, oh my God.
Right. Hashtag, oh my God, we're all going to die. And Picard could tweet back, and then he could retweet it to his followers.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyhow, let's see, where do we want to start? I guess the biggest thing was, and actually I think it was the Washington Post that brought this out, if I do remember correctly, although the article I have is from RT. NSA has the ability to read 3/4, or for those folks who need help, 75% of all U.S. Internet traffic. Newly unveiled NSA programs detail how the U.S. government has the ability to monitor about 75% of American Internet traffic, and actually further discloses how telecommunications companies are compelled to provide such data. And that, of course, would be AT&T and Verizon and any of the others. The programs known as Blarney, Fairview, Oakstar, Lithium, and Stormbrew are able to monitor the writings of emails, not just the messages, metadata. And this actually came out, I correct myself, came out by the Wall Street Journal. The programs also affect digital phone calls placed inside the U.S. Now, keep in mind, most cell phones are digital now, whereas the old style was analog.
Analog, yep.
Among other capabilities, the systems can reach, again, roughly 75% of all U.S. Internet traffic, including a wide array of communications by foreigners and Americans. The NSA commands Internet service providers to send, quote-unquote, various stream Internet traffic it believes most likely to contain foreign intelligence, and then copies that data and searches through it. NASA officials have claimed in recent weeks that the intelligence agency, quote-unquote, touches a mere 1.6% of Internet traffic.
Yeah.
What else is it going to say, basically? And NSA has worked in conjunction with the FBI to monitor all email and text messages for the 6-month period surrounding the 2002 Olympic Games in Salt Lake City.
Boo.
Now, an NSA official told Wall Street Journal that the NSA is not wallowing willy-nilly through Americans' communications. We want high-grade ore. Oh, yeah. I'm high-grade ore.
Wow.
Yeah. So those are those few... so, again, they're commanding the Internet providers to send them... This is, again, any stream internet traffic is anything. Your VoIP, which is your phone, if you have VoIP.
Your Twitter.
Your Facebook, your email, web browsing, chat programs. People still chat. Don't know if they do.
Facebook.
Facebook?
It pretty much is a fake book.
My
own fake book.
Right. You know how like all your ISPs, your cable companies and all that are offering, bundling phone service with it? Well, that's through the Internet.
Everything's through the Internet. So everybody, it's a one-stop shop for your information.
Even though we're calling in a landline on this call, it is going through the Internet.
Yep.
So they're monitoring us now.
Especially since we're calling, and it's now on the Internet because it's an Internet broadcast. So it's a double hit.
Right. So more and more of this is coming out. It looks like each week.
Oh, that's it. You can't insult this guy. You call him a moron, and he just sits there grinning moronily.
That would be most Facebook users.
Oh. Now there's another... I thought I had added it to our... I'm trying to find it here, but here it is. You remember we reported last week that the founder of LavaBit, which is actually it's a secure email service provider that Snowden used, was shutting down. Apparently, TechNerd is reporting that the feds are threatening to arrest LavaBit founder for shutting down his service.
Yep. Well, we can't snoop on these things, and we can't illegally do things if you shut down.
Right, and again, he had shut down the servers because he did not want to comply with the government's surveillance program.
Yep. So he basically told them, and they were like, "Oh no, you can't do that. I'm going to arrest you for no apparent reason." Yeah, I love when they can arrest you for nothing. Basically, you stepped that line, but no, I'm in line. You stepped that line. Trumped up charges. That even goes with the what was it? Let me find it. That it was something from Ben Swan about how NSA is using copyright claims to crush free speech.
Yes, that's actually very good. I thought I added it to the
Delicious
thingamaboob. We have a little service we use that we store all of our notes we want to go over with y'all.
Y'all.
But I think if you just go to benswan.com, it's there.
Yep.
While you do that, there is a new, another website shutting down over NSA Spine. It's the Groclaw, which is a
news place.
I think it's actually it's a law-based
news organization.
Right.
It's basically like I went to their site and basically they have Apple v. Samsung one, case statement, hearings, and it basically has all their case stuff. But it's more, looks like it's geared to freedom and where case law and that kind of thing, and where Viacom versus YouTube and stuff like that. The internet, basically internet law, I guess you could say.
So it's another web service that's shutting down due to the NSA Spine. Maybe that's their whole plan here is to shut down all the websites except their own.
Yeah.
The mafia. You don't comply with us. We're gonna up you up.
Yes, up you up. And then soon it'll be just all the trolls on YouTube. Right.
Me. All right, so I actually did find the Ben Swan copyright claim by NSA. We'll actually read that when we'll go over that when we come back. I wanted to see if the NSA could figure that out. So again, our call number is 818-739-8894.
Okay, bagel? Check. Coffee? Oh, yeah, check. Hey, did the Sox win last night? Let's see. Oh, come on. This thing is so slow. This is just ridiculous.
Tired of your computer wasting your valuable time? Then it's time to get it tamed from the Stone Mountain Consultants. They can remote right in and get it up to speed. Call them at 276-664-1476 or visit their website at smc.io.
Do you have a small business? Do you have a hobby that you want to share with others? You need your own website. It's not as complicated as you think. A website is much, much more than having a simple Facebook page. You don't own or control what you post on Facebook. Did you know that? With your own website, you control and maintain your own content. It's all yours. We here at Stone Mountain Consultants can help you from the start in creating your own space on the information superhighway. We can help you create your own domain, start up your website. We can even help you maintain it. Call Stone Mountain Consultants at 276-664-1476 or check out our website at smc.io. Again, that's 276-664-1476 or check out our website at smc.io. We'll be more than happy to help.
Email is critical for business. In fact, it's revolutionized the way we conduct business. But when it's not working or optimized, it causes major problems. Did you know that 1/3 of in-house email outages last more than 24 hours? Many businesses say sales numbers are impacted after only 1 hour without email. And today's workforces are more virtual than ever, requiring instant access to email, up-to-date calendars, contacts, and tasks from anywhere at any time. But not all email is worth your time. It's estimated that more than 80% of email is spam. So the question is, are you managing your email, or is your email managing you?
Call the Computer Tamers at 860-456-1310 or visit thecomputertamers.com.
And welcome back here on the Tech Lunch Roundtable on Blog Talk Radio. Mish and I were discussing the NSA spying on you, and 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 not you, because you're boring.
All you do is search for porn. No help for them.
Now, right. They got enough of it. Ben Swan, the link will be on our website. There's a little video on it. And basically what happened was there was a company they make snarky T-shirts called Liberty Maniacs. And they had a shirt, and they sell it on a site called Zazzle.com. They had a shirt called the NSA. It had their logo on it. And below it says, "Peeping while you are sleeping," followed by the phrase, "The NSA, the only part of government that actually listens." So obviously it was a pun and, making fun of it. Snazzle contacted the owner of Liberty Maniac saying that T-shirt had been taken off due to copyright infringements. So then he found out that it was the NSA logo. The NSA claimed copyright infringement.
Even though the government can't hold copyrights, patents, or anything like that.
Well, we're using an official logo of the government agency. But, as Ben Swan explains, because they are a federal government and because it was basically using a parody,
yep.
You can use logos such as that. That's
Correct.
why you can do a parody. The government, the president, or a company, because parody is not considered, it's recognized as a type of fair use, like commentary and criticisms. But, of course, the NSA won against this, and blah, 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 and blue, blue, blue. So once again, the government wins here. So.
Of course, they always win. They can't have anybody else, have rights or anything. They must have all the rights. Even though that, as I said before, as it states in the Constitution, the supreme law of the land, what everybody's supposed to listen to, says that the government and its organizations and its agencies are not supposed to have any copyrights, any patents or anything. Basically, the government's not supposed to own anything.
That makes sense.
Because if it owns something, that means everybody owns it, because it's a government for the people, by the people, So that means that the government can't own anything. It's an individual's right. That's why the District of Columbia was set up specifically for the government to establish a base of operations, because they couldn't own any property. They'd have to rent, basically, all the time. So they set up the District of Columbia so they could just make buildings and do what needs to be done. People don't even realize why we have a District of Columbia.
Right, exactly.
Yep, that was the original reason. Although it also allows them to make their own laws, which is kind of stupid too. It's like, wait a minute, everything should be federal there, so whatever. Constitution.
Well, and then another company that, of course, works with the government and wants to know everything about you, how many times you poop and what kind of underwear you use, is Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
I guess Mark Zuckerberg hasn't gotten tired of all the teenage girls taking pictures of themselves in the mirror. Facebook is leading an effort to lower barriers to Internet access. About one of every 7 people in the world use Facebook. Now, Mark Zuckerberg wants to make the play for the rest, including the 4 billion or so who lack Internet access. So, yesterday, Facebook announced an effort aimed at drastically cutting the cost of delivering basic Internet services on mobile phones, particularly in developing countries where Facebook and other tech companies need to find new users. And companies such as Samsung, Nokia, according to, what's-his-face, Steve Ballmer, Nokia,
yeah.
Qualcomm, and Ericsson have agreed to work with the company as partners on the initiative, which they call Internet.org. The companies intend to accomplish their goal in part by simplifying phone applications so they run more efficiently, and by improving the components of phones and networks so they transmit more data while using less battery.
Shouldn't they have done that a long time ago?
Sure. Well, they want to listen in on more people.
It's true. They can't listen to the 10 billion people in Asia, so they have to get in.
And what was your research you came up with? How many people actively use Facebook now?
Oh, I forgot something. I think it was 1.2 1.2 billion people.
Wow.
Yep. Used to be 75 million. It's gone up a little bit.
Holy guacamole.
This is true. Speaking about Zuckerberg. Apparently, a Palestinian researcher posted a message on Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg's page last week after he says that his site security team didn't take his warnings about the security flaw seriously. First, sorry for breaking your privacy and posting to your wall, wrote, I cannot say his name, I'll try it, Kahili?
Kahili? I don't know. Sir Lancelot?
Sarisha. Hey, I'm not good with forenames. I have no other choice but to make after all the reports sent to the Facebook team, the man, the Palestinian, who describes himself as an unemployed security researcher with a degree in information systems, said that he found a hole in Facebook security systems that let him post to any user's page, including users not on his Facebook friends list. Such an exploit would be virtually goldmine for spammers, scam artists, and others seeking to take advantage of the site's roughly 1 billion users. That's 1.2 or 1.3, I can't remember exactly, but it's over 1 billion. On his blog, Sarish Guy posted a series of emails were exchanged between him and Facebook security. After the first one, Facebook employee responded with a link he attached was bad. Facebook is kind of idiots. Basically, he hacked Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook page and posted stuff on his site.
Yep.
They didn't listen to him, and now they're like, egg on their face.
Mike, he's not a friend of mine. Should I request a friend be his friend?
Which one? The Palestinian kid or the from Mark? I won't say it. Zuckerberg.
Marky baby.
Yeah, he's got more money and way too much little sense.
Yep. Now, still calling it rare, but I believe this is the second time this happened this year, at least the second time. Back on, I think it was Tuesday, Amazon went down.
Yeah.
In the afternoon after a rare outage for the better part. Monday afternoon. They were down for about an hour.
Yeah, it was weird. It's like, did the internet break? Amazon's down.
Yeah, but they're still calling it rare. After the second time, come on.
Pretty much.
The reason why they say it's rare, because Amazon is supposed to have one of the toughest, what's the word I'm looking for?
Server
infrastructure, yeah. To handle the load of...
it's kind of like Facebook going down.
Right.
Which apparently
has done before.
Yes, it has. Because everybody needs a single click and buy all their stuff from Amazon.
Right. All right, I got a couple of other items, and I think we're going to talk a few minutes about privacy. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
We'll be right back. Again, our call-in number is 818-739-8894. Again, this is Tech Lunch Roundtable. No bull on your tech. No bull.
Email is critical for business. In fact, it's revolutionized the way we conduct business. But when it's not working or optimized, it causes major problems. Did you know that 1/3 of in-house email outages last more than 24 hours? Many businesses say sales numbers are impacted after only 1 hour without email. And today's workforces are more virtual than ever, requiring instant access to email, up-to-date calendars, contacts, and tasks from anywhere at any time. But not all email is worth your time. It's estimated that more than 80% of email is spam. So the question is, are you managing your email, or is your email managing you?
Call the Computer Tamers at 860-456-1310 or visit thecomputertamers.com.
I have 2 shotguns in my home. They're locked in a safe. There's a metal gun case. We live in an area that's wooded, somewhat secluded. And I've said, Jill, if there's ever a problem, just walk out on the balcony and fire 2 blasts outside the house. Buy a shotgun. Buy a shotgun. You don't need a machine gun. You don't need 30 rounds. Buy a shotgun. Buy a double-barrel shotgun.
No, you don't need a flamethrower, and you don't need a tank, and you don't need an AR-15. Scare those thugs away. No, and I don't need a grenade launcher. I don't need an F-15. There's just one thing I need to do, and I'll stay away from me.
Fire 2 blasts outside the house. Buy a shotgun.
Buy a shotgun.
Buy a shotgun.
Buy a shotgun, baby.
You don't need a machine
You don't
gun.
need a machine
You don't
gun.
need 30 rounds. Buy a shotgun. Buy a double-barrel shotgun.
Americans could be killed by a drone. In your bed at night, in your home. Say it isn't so. Americans could be killed by a drone. In a cafe in San Francisco. Oh, you never get notified. Your notification is the buzz of the drone as it flies. As it flies overhead before you go into your bed. Bombed in your sleep, you won't get a chance to speak.
Calm down, Senator. To somehow say we would kill people in cafes is simply false.
Yes, sir.
It is simply false.
We don't want to blow up the cafe.
Hey, I'm not that bad. Please don't kill me.
He will not kill you.
Are you gonna drop a missile on Jane Fonda?
No,
You will not bomb Jane Fonda.
Americans could be killed by a drone.
Calm down, sir.
In your bed at night, in your home.
Calm down.
Your home.
Calm down.
Your home.
Calm down.
Your home. Your home. Your home.
Jaison announces a 2-minute chocolate break. Chocolate in the house. Chocolate is mandatory.
The National Security Agency building a 1 million square foot complex in Utah that will house phone call and email data.
This is something that's not our place to decide. The public needs to decide whether these programs and policies are right or wrong.
What the heck is going on?
It's a data collection phase.
The federal judge says, it's okay. It's okay.
They hold phone records for the NSA.
It's all BS.
For the NSA.
Whoa, whoa. They sit there and they have the numbers and they can play all day long.
For the NSA.
What the heck is going on? Fire 2 blasts. Whoa. What the heck is going on?
Americans could be killed
By a shotgun.
by a drone.
By a flamethrower.
In your home.
For the NSA.
Calm down.
Absurd. Americans could be killed
By a left-wing website. What the heck is going on? Fire 2 blasts. What the heck is going on?
Americans could be killed
By a shotgun.
by a drone.
By a flamethrower.
In your home.
For the NSA.
Calm down.
Absurd. Americans could be killed
By a left-wing website.
And welcome back to Tech Lunch Roundtable here today, which is August 22nd, 2013.
I'm sure there's some
Light
numerology.
FM.
Really? FM?
We rock your world with the hottest music.
Okay.
Wrong show.
Yeah.
Again, this is the Stone Mountain Consultants. I'm Jason.
I'm Mish.
And we're here talking No Bull on Your Tech.
No bull on your tech.
That little piece we just aired. Can I say it?
Yes.
Anyways, that piece we just aired is actually the Gregory Brothers. They do parodies on. They basically put music to news.
Basically, it's called songify because how can you songify? Anybody that's in news and C-SPAN.
Right. So the link is on the page. They've got I think thousands of videos. Some funny.
Are pretty hilarious.
Yep. Anyway, so what's the cheapest meat you can buy?
Cheapest meat?
Yeah.
McDonald's meat, probably.
Duck balls. They're under $1.
Ah!
Can I say that on air?
Dear balls.
And yeah, so we were. I think that's pretty much everything about the NSA.
Oh, there's more, but we don't.
There's actually another article which we will go over. We'll get serious here for a minute, but more about the government.
Help! Help! I'm being repressed!
Yes. That's pretty
You
much
can't expect to wield supreme executive power just because some watery tart threw a sword at you.
Yes.
A couple quick notes on tech. Samsung, apparently now, bigger is better.
Yeah.
Here on Light FM. Samsung's new 6.3-inch Galaxy Megaphone pushes the limits of love.
It's pretty much an iPad mini size.
It has the Galaxy Note or II, sports a 5.5-inch screen, and they're actually calling it the Mega, making its U.S. debut this month. Actually brings a 6.3-inch screen to the phablet party. Apparently that's the merge of a phone and a tablet, so they're calling it phablet.
That sounds dirty.
It's fabulous. Although you might need custom pockets to actually wear this. The original iPhone had a 3.5-inch display. They've just recently raised that to 4, so this has a 6.3-inch screen. Holy moly!
Yeah, I mean, who needs something that's portable? I want a screen the size of a white door.
So apparently you can hide your face behind it. It's 3.5 inches wide. Let's see here. So yeah, very, very interesting.
I thought they would go, smaller. Remember when we had the Motorola Razr was tiny, thin. It was like, yeah, you want small to fit everywhere. Now you want the largest freaking phone up in the world.
Right.
That's why a friend was going to be getting a new phone, and I suggested the Samsung Galaxy S. And I suggested the Mini because it's a normal size phone. It's a little smaller than an iPhone 5, or actually it's the iPhone 4. I'm sorry. It's like it fits in your pocket. It does what it needs. Whereas the the Galaxy S regular one is freaking iPhone 5 size. Like, why do you need a phone the size of all doors? Apparently, the next one up is this one. That's mega. It's like, what? Kind of like when you go to a fast food restaurant. I know, not really food, so it's fast consumables. That they ask you, would you like small, medium, or large on that? And you're like, I'll be a large, even though you have free refills.
Right.
Just get the small and just go back up and fill it up again.
Right.
Sorry, I have things against people
that's
doing
it. You
stupid
just
things.
can't insult this guy. You call him a moron, and he just sits there grinning moronily.
Exactly.
Speaking of that, apparently HP continues to suffer from the massive PC slump, as PC and HP is not adjusting well to the slump in personal computers.
Oh, poor.
The sales of consumer PCs fell stunning 22% over the year during the company's fiscal third quarter. HP's overall PC and tablet sales declined 11%.
So instead of making $10 billion, they're making $4 billion.
Right. The CEO, Meg Whitman, admitted that HP is struggling, repeating several times that HP's turnaround won't be linear as it tries to thrive in a tablet and smartphone-centric world.
Sorry.
Whitman also embarked on an aggressive cost-cutting scheme that includes plans to eliminate 29,000 jobs by the end of fiscal 2014.
So they need to sell more, so let's get rid of more employees.
Revenue, although it's not just the PC side of HP that's been slumping, revenue from HP's two enterprise businesses, which serve big corporations, declined 9%. Financial services revenue dropped 6%. Printer sales fell by 4%.
Well, because your printers suck.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, they did shorten their installation of their printers from 16 hours to, I think, about 10 minutes.
Yes. Hold on. I am updating templates on your printer. I just want to print this document. It's black and white. Hello? Make it work. It was sad. I remember when the days long past, back in caveman times, early 2000s, late 90s. You plugged in a printer. You said, okay, use this driver. Okay, it's installed. Start printing. Okay, start printing. And literally in that speed. Now it's like, you can go make lunch. Make sure it's a big lunch while we finish this installation. Check back with us. We may want to tell you to do next a couple more times.
Right. Now, another company that is also suffering is Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble tanks 16% as the buyout bid fails. Apparently, shares plummeted 16% this past Tuesday after the bookseller reported a big loss, and its chairman dropped his bid to buy the retail part of the business. Let's see, the business is going rough. Barnes & Noble lost $87 million, more than double the loss reported same quarter a year ago. Sales fell 8.5%, and revenue from Nook e-readers fell more than 20%. Basically, Barnes & Noble is spinning out of control, mostly because of disappointing sales of its Nook e-reader and tablet line. Although they have tried to beef that up with like the Nook HD, they've lowered the price of the Nook Simple Touch to $99 from $119.
They're talking about how they're completely outmatched by the behemoth that is Amazon. It's like, well, why don't you just do everything that Amazon does? Barnes & Noble could be, instead of booksellers, because Amazon just started doing books, start selling, tractors and guns and things like that. It's like, there you go. You just beat Amazon and then start doing it better than they do. There you go. I just gave Barnes & Noble a way to kick Amazon's butt.
Well, maybe you should consult with them.
Ooh, maybe they'll give me a couple $1 billion because apparently they have plenty to lose. If they last quarter they lost $87 million. Why not? They make more money. Let's see. Here's a hypothesis for you. The sales fell over 8.5 over a year to 1.3 billion. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, billion with a B. That company cannot it can't cost that much to keep that company, pay bills and get everything done.
Oh, yeah, they pay for toilet paper. I don't know what else.
Their probably payroll is probably, I would say, $100 million, and that includes all the executives too. So $100 million because the executives all make probably about $99 million, and $1 million it pays for all the peons. They could use some of that money and actually build an infrastructure like Amazon. They're so dumb. But no, they're like, we'll just keep on doing what we've always been doing, losing the battle. Apparently, they have never read Sun Tzu's Art of War.
Maybe they didn't. Maybe see if they sell it, and then send it to them as a gift.
Yes. Here, I found this in your
Buy it from Amazon and send it to them.
Here.
Another company cutting workforce is AOL. AOL is cutting 10% of its workforce, mainly the Patch division. Patch is a group of community news websites spread across the country that does just community news. They bought that. When did they buy that? Not sure when they did buy it, but they are restructuring. They're getting rid of a third of Patch's 900 sites.
Wow.
Because they're underperforming on traffic and revenue. Did not say which Patch sites were those, or are them. But
these are the kind of people that would say, I'm sorry, we haven't had that many fires, so we're just going to cut back the fire department back to nothing. Yeah, we're not going to have need of that later on. Getting rid of community kind of stuff is kind of like idiotic. AOL already sucks, so now they suck even more. Sorry.
Now, for all those folks who are losing their job, good news, the PlayStation 4 is hitting shelves this November 15th in the US, also known as the US, for $3.99.
I always thought we were called the USA.
I don't know. There isn't much.
The United States of America.
United, yeah. They've let details slip in its. Let's see, this article is written dumb because it's by Engadget, but basically it says the release date is November 15th. It's $3.99.
It's going to kick the Xbox One's ass because
probably
Microsoft doesn't know what the hell it's doing.
They're stupid.
And PlayStation's like, well, we know how to do things. We've been doing it longer, harder, and better. So we can do it longer, harder, and better, more.
Right. Europe will follow about 2 weeks later.
I understood why the launches are so spread apart.
They say they have 1 million pre-orders already in the bank.
In the bank? I wonder what they bank with. A local bank or?
Microsoft is already losing the pricing war. Now we just have to wait and see if it can get the Xbox One out the door before Sony gets a head start with the early adopters. Let's see here.
Yeah, because
if you're looking for a few more details, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I forgot when the Xbox One is supposed to be coming out.
It's around November, I think, if I remember right.
And I saw a report that you can actually run the Xbox Live without the Kinect, but I thought the Kinect was built into it.
It was. That's what I heard too. So, if anything, if you're going to get you're concerned about your privacy, and you're going to get an Xbox One, tape up the cameras. Just put a big piece of masking tape on the front, and then where the audio inputs are, put a couple of layers of tape. It won't be able to pick up diddly, or it'll say.
That's true.
Yep, pretty much.
Well, on that note, we'll be right back after a break. Our call-in number is 818-739-8894.
Did you know that each year 1 in 10 laptops are lost or stolen? 1 in 4 computers suffer data loss, and 7 in 10 firms with major data loss go under. Never risk your critical data files on undependable manual backups or inferior data storage solutions. Face it, data loss is a fact of life. It's not if you're going to lose your data, it's when. Protect your business with the most secure and reliable backup solution available. The single most valuable business insurance you can buy is just a click or a phone call away. Call Stone Mountain Consultants at 276-664-1476 or check out their website at smc.io. That's smc.io.
And we're back to us, the
forgot what show you're on?
Round Table.
You just can't handle intros.
DJ and the Bear.
You just can't handle intros.
I can. I make YouTubes. I make online radio sensational things occur. Continuing on, the last news thing we have to go over, and then probably we'll go, bye, see you until next time, is Yahoo beats Google in traffic.
That's another big news. Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, wow.
Woo! Yahoo beats Google. Wow.
There has to be something up with that.
Yeah. The fact that, nobody uses Yahoo.
The only reason I can see is their CEO is a little hotter than Google's CEO.
I've never seen Google's CEO, but I'm sure that he is ugly. But she's not bad looking. But
how much did it beat it by? Tell me the details.
Details? You want details? Well, let's see. The article says that was 20% compared to last.
Just what do you think you're doing, Dave?
I'm trying to read an article.
I actually hit that button like 20 seconds ago.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Anyhow, continue.
Anyway, so they beat about 20% over the Google, and they say that they're trying to, as Melissa Mayer, the CEO, she's only 38. That's kind of young to be a CEO, but whatever. Is that they've been trying to focus on the people's what they want and like users' routines and that kind of stuff, so, and to bring products to them. So that's nice for them. It's only like Yahoo's still kicking butt with money. I'm just saying. I don't think they're like hurting because everybody has Yahoo email address. They've teamed up with AT&T for a lot of the DSL stuff, so they're not hurting for money.
Exactly.
Anyway,
I'm sure they'll be. Didn't they lay off some people before, or are?
Yep. Actually, Melissa, the CEO, used to work for Google. She used to be the key spokesperson.
That's right.
For Google. So she went to the Yahoo and took secrets. Maybe she brought.
I'm sure they'll complain about that.
Yeah. How you're taking our stuff? We're a bunch of jerks.
I understand the NSA has already taken it, so what?
Yeah, big fucking open deal.
Now, just another quick thing, another thing that all you folks who are losing your jobs can buy. TiVo is now releasing the Romeo DVR box.
Why?
They, of course, pioneered the DVR back in the late 1990s, and I gotta admit, TiVo was the best DVR I've used. The new set-top box range in price from $199, and for those folks who've lost their job, to $599. They're gonna provide. Let's see, you can record shows, obviously, on it, and watch any of those shows on your mobile devices like Slingbox.
Ooh.
You, of course, will be able to stream, Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon. The top-of-the-line box, again, for those folks who have no jobs.
But apparently are on a work assistance kind of thing where they get money from Obama, can afford this stuff, and food stamps.
Right, can record up to 6 shows at a time. Got 3 terabytes of storage. And like I said, can stream to multiple TVs as well as tablets and smartphones at the same time.
Ooh.
Let's see here. Now, of course, I don't. I liked it, but what I didn't like about it is, DirecTV had special TiVo units that worked with DirecTV.
Yep.
But then they were like, I don't know, I guess they got a divorce or something like that.
We can do it better. Oh, wait, we can't.
Right. With these TiVo boxes, keep in mind what you got to do is you got to have the, I believe, well, actually, I take that back. I actually don't know. I know with the current TiVo boxes, what you got to do is for example, with satellite, you need the satellite box, and then you need the TiVo box. Okay, you couldn't just plug the coax so that you didn't have a satellite decoder in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about these new ones. So
I don't think they do. No.
Will be interesting. But I didn't want to have two boxes sitting there. I thought that was stupid.
Stupid-odd?
So
that's how the cookie crumbles.
Anyhow, so that's your No Bull on Tech for this week. That's my new logo for the show. My new
slogan?
My slogan. My logo slogan. My slogan, like my phablet. My phablet from Samsung.
Samsung? Next to Apple's iPad? Everything.
So we'll leave you with this.
You can't expect to wield supreme executive power just because some watery tart threw a sword at you.
Exactly.
I like watery tarts. That's awesome.
All right, so we'll catch you next week, same time, same day.
Not really the same day. It's the same position in the day and the next week because today is already done.
That's correct.
The world is not a movie strip. It doesn't actually just start over again.
Check out our website. Follow us on all the social media stuff. NSA
Subscribe, like, comment,
listen to us like the NSA does.
Woo!
Sure appreciate that.
See, NSA people.